namudivandovuya. Why them sirens going off, man? Yeah, but unaenda blow money on the siren. So usually if the siren it's a good year. I don't know if some of you have noticed, yeah. Yeah, and it's a to have a capital city. It's a real song. And that's wrong. That's good champion. Yeah. As a black man, you can't be too comfortable with just hearing sirens sometimes. It's very difficult to get used to those things. Maria, yeah, not talking about that, man. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the, I think it's a podcast. I couldn't call it a music podcast. Yeah, it's a music podcast. Yeah, it's a MusiQ Xpress. So yeah, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about or you do. But yeah, welcome to the channel, man. My name is HvrdKO. I'm an MC, content creator, I'm a civil engineer, I'm a politician, I'm a rapper, I'm a songwriter, poet. Am I a poet? Yeah, I think. I don't know. I'm whatever you want me to be. But yeah, man, welcome to the MusiQ Xpress, man, with HvrdKO. HvrdKO. Yeah, so yeah, man, first of all, before I even start, Namsindi, I don't know what day is it? It's August. But I think August is Women's Month, yeah. So we celebrate, I think, Women's Day on the 9th. Yeah, so I don't know when you're gonna see this, but whenever you see this, I just wanna say happy Women's Month to every woman, man. If there's a female watching this, I don't know. But if there is, I'd like to wish you Queen a wonderful Women's Day, wonderful Women's Month, and yeah, shout out to all the strong women out there, man. I feel like we are because of our the women around us. Do you get? So yeah, shout out to all the women, and shout out to my mom, man. One of the strongest women I know. You know, shout out to you, mom. So I hope we do right, you know, we right. So yeah. She's gonna. God bless that woman. But yeah, man. Happy Women's Day and happy Women's Month, depending on when you're watching. But you'll definitely watch it in August. I'm gonna drop this one, cause yeah, I love this shit. So yeah, as you know, I'm also a politician, so sometimes I may politicize things. So name forgive him, name for the sometimes. So, but yeah, this is a music platform, and we talk music here, not politics. Understand? So yeah, today I wanna share something about something interesting that I noticed on my social media, where you should follow me. Yeah, that's cool. You need to follow. Yeah, and I saw I can't remember what they called it, X or Twitter, whatever the hell he wanna call it, whatever he calls it, X or whatever. Yeah, the Megacy. Shout out to the Megacy. Shout out to my fena, aka those niggas. They crazy, man. The Mega got the craziest. You got the craziest fans in the whole entire world. Like, I thought a-reece had like a very crazy fan base, until I realized that Mega is very loyal fans that are very, very ignorant and arrogant. You know, they don't take nonsense when it comes to Mega. Our time be our feet. So yeah. Anyways, so today I want to talk about this controversy surrounding the AKA t-shirts that have been designed and sold by Ama Kip Kip, So Ama Kip Kip in the local streetwear brand. So if you don't know who AKA is, hey man, you should get the fuck out of my channel. Something, because you're wasting my time. But yeah, shout out to you if you know AKA is, because you know he's one of the most influential and successful rappers in SA. SA hip hop, in radio. This nigga guy, I think Mass Country just went platinum as well, because they did a whole I don't know if it's a branch or whatever they call it, I think, where you sit down with the record labels and they present you with the platinum plaque and all that. Yeah, so they did it, and I was reading an article about how, yeah, it was happening there. So yeah, he went Country went platinum. So shout out to the Megacy. You guys, I can see that. That's why you don't play when it comes to AKA, because of the support you actually give him. I can even see it. So it's not like that fan base in Enya, for real. This is how they really feel about this nigga. Yeah, they really love him and they show him support in as much as they can. So seeing that he went platinum, man, it made me proud, because that album is dropped this year, so like it's doing crazy numbers. Imagine for how many years we're gonna play that shit, man. So yeah, shout out to AKA, shout out to the Megacy, and shout out to what to never could defend the legacy of man, because like Ama Kip Kip designed the whole t-shirt. Now I'm gonna pop it up there, you'll see it. Niggas like l.e.s, and I think l.e.s is the one who wore it. Yeah, they were wearing it and all that. So that's what I want to talk about. So yeah, so it's very controversial, because like a lot of people are pissed on the internet that, you know, man, these niggas are actually trying to profit from this nigga's death. Because you remember, AKA, he lost his life from, he was shot, dead by, in Durban, I think in a restaurant called Wish or something, but it's closed down up from what I heard. So earlier this year he was shot, and obviously we were all shocked, man. I mean, like, it was the craziest thing. Like, damn, he's gone. It's not like he did anything wrong. We don't know what he did for it to get to that situation, but like, this is somebody who had his life taken away before maybe he could reach his full potential and go on. Because you could see the type of creative direction he was trying to take. Because this nigga was a sampling genius, man. Shout out to Mega, man. Rest in peace, my nigga. Justice for my nigga, man. But yeah, so hey, bro, he left us heartbroken and this shit, and I'm sure the family was heartbroken even worse, because like they lost somebody who, you know, he was not just special to his fans, he was special to his own family as well. So imagine how much they felt Achiru's alive. So now Ama Kip Kip Yambudiva, it comes under fire for creating and selling t-shirts with AKA's images without the consent of his family. So the t-shirts are meant to be a tribute to the late rapper and a way of seeking justice for his murder. That's what they're saying. According to the founder for Ama Kip Kip, l.e.s. I don't know this nigga. I tried looking him up, and I didn't get a lot of shit about him. He's not very social. So I tried to check who he is, but apparently he's the founder. I think l.e.s is also a co-founder. I'm not sure. Because the way he even pushes it, you can tell nigga is making serious bag from that shit. So he said, this guy, said that he had nothing to gain from the t-shirts, and that he was not even advertising them on his website. And I confirmed this. Like, I went and checked. Yeah, I don't think he really put the merch on his website, amakipkip.com or something. I can't remember their website. But yeah, you can go check them out and see. So he also claimed that he had spoken to AK's father, which is 24's name. Cool gent, man. He's saying he did not have a problem with the t-shirts. I think the price for these t-shirts were like 600 rand. Hey, my nigga, people were pissed. People were pissed because, like, apparently there was not even like consent from the family, and this nigga is saying like he's dead. And that's another thing I noticed, is that I feel like, you know, some things don't worry about, but you feel like 24 sometimes I feel like he's not moving right sometimes, man. There's some things you shouldn't do. Like, you're a cool dad as is. Everybody respects you. You're that nigga's dad. We gonna always respect you, but stay away from certain things, man. Stay away from certain things for AKA's sake, man. I feel like stay away from certain things. The fame and money that it comes with, hey man, it's not worth it. Cause like you're gonna, everything that your son believed in, you change, you're living the opposite. Go on. I hope you get me, my nigga. So yeah, I hope he could move differently so that he's not in such squabbles, man. These are unnecessary squabbles. So they were pissed. Even the family was pissed. Like, there was even a tweet from Braga, AKA's girlfriend. Shout out to Braga, man. Yeah, man. She was like, so there was a tweet from, I think is it still a tweet? Is it still a tweet or is it an X? I think it's an X, whatever they call the hell the Elon Musk people are doing. But yeah, this nigga he was like, man, the audacity for Ama Kip Kip Global to make this announcement without the family's approval, let alone consulting with them, first proves their business ethics are questionable, and this stance will not be tolerated by the Megacy. So I believe he's a fan of Bovamania, man. The whole Megacy movement. AKA's fan. So Braga responded. She X'd. She tweeted, whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah, she was like, "What the fuck? I thought l.e.s just made one for himself." People are pissed, bro. Imagine. She thought like the l.e.s was the only one who has that, and next thing is being sold. Because like the l.e.s is quite close with the Mega, ne? So like obviously people will be like, oh, okay, that's his nigga. You can make a t-shirt and brag about it, like just can put your nigga on your t-shirt and then, yeah, just remember his memories and stuff. Like I do that for my niggas, man. So yeah. I feel like maybe the family thought that as well. Yeah, maybe some jita why yani the l.e.s is their homeboy. So like they're like, nah, man, he can have a copy. He can have like his own exclusive merch that shouts out the memory or a tribute to AKA. But now these niggas of Ama Kip Kip posted it on Instagram and said that they actually, I'll pop it out there, they actually selling the t-shirt for 600 rand. So people were pissed. But people were more pissed with his fans, like AKA's fans. They were like, nah, man. There was one who, I think the account is like the Megacy or something. Yeah, shout out to the Megacy. So they issued a statement. This is what the statement said. This is from a fan, or from the fans. They were like, nah, statement by the Megacy. It has come to our attention as the Megacy, also known as AKA's Army. That's some vouchers. Some vouchers, man. Hey, man, this fan base is brutal, man. I thought a-reece fans were brutal, man. These fans are, AKA's fans are so brutal, man. They bullied Casper, man. I mean, those niggas are... Yeah, let's not talk about Casper yet. Yeah, man. Also known as AKA's Army, that some vultures are circulating in and trying to cash in on the multi-talented. Oh, man. I just had to say that. I had to say it like that. The Megas was going to come for me if I didn't say it like that. So, the multi-talented superstar's death. We as the Megacy do not approve or condone Ama Kip Kip's recent behavior of thieving. From AKA's death. This fan base, I want a fan base like this. I hope you niggas will actually you gonna be loyal to me like this, man. Okay, so it was like, they went on to like, okay, we have it on good accord that even the family was never approached by the Ama Kip Kip's match production. We ask for the brand, please take all their advertisement posts down and also remove the match from their clothing line. Failure to do so. Bro, this fan base is crazy. Like, these niggas, they live in their own world, bro. It's like, failure to do so, the brand will be met with ruthless scrutiny
as the Megacy will never sit by and watch anyone play on our idol's legacy. Oh man, shout out to Mega, bro. Rest in peace to that nigga. What he left us with, man. These niggas are animals, I'm telling you. So he went out, he was like, no, we are his army and we will always be here to serve and protect at all costs. Man, multi-talented, left us with some crazy niggas. This is great. So yeah, this was let me have a drink, man. Let me have a drink. Hey man, may I go to see another stuff. Man, Mega's fans are crazy. Like, they're so fucking crazy. So that was the statement from them, ne? So they continued. They were like, nah, man, we move this year. So they continued, and they was like, nah. So before they continued, this is what I wanted to also add. So there was another company. I just wanna disclaim this. There was another company as well. Yeah, it went well, eh? To a point that they communicated with the family and were able to pull this off. But Ama Kip Kip didn't see it necessary. So there was a company. It's a T-shirt rivals. This is an article that shared this news. So they were like the T-shirt rivals. Another recent one featuring AKA's face from the local label Cultish. I'm gonna check it out and see what they was working on. Unlike Ama Kip Kip, the merchandise was approved by Forbes family with proceeds going directly to them. So those guys, Cultish, they managed to communicate with the Forbes family, unlike Ama Kip Kip, ne? So last year the friends ended and then it continued whatever they fucking said the later one. Yeah, but I just wanted to share that one, that there's a company that has actually pulled this one off. So let me just ndinitarisha tamanyana uri history nyana nga Ama Kip Kip, or in tamani faces uri where do they actually come from, like for them to even to fuck up this much, man. I mean, Ama Kip Kip is like that company that has always been respected, like ever since the 2000s, man, the early 2000s. Those niggas have always been those that brand, and no one in South Africa has always been recognized by the people, and it has always been worn by the people, in as much as, and it draws inspiration from Hayani. So I feel like I should share a little bit of Nyanaku history of gay company of Ama Kip Kip. So Ama Kip Kip is a South African streetwear brand that was founded in 2006 by a guy called Nkosana Modise. Ndichicheka nyana online ikwambole, this man is a graphic designer. It says he's also a graffiti artist. I don't know, I haven't confirmed that one, so I'm not sure about that one, but I know he's a fashion designer as well. Marketer, I think somewhere there. So he's one of the originators where to the local brands, like before Uchiwa Nabo Tribu, Nabo Batu, Maxhosa, all them Tepo jeans. I don't know what them other brands are. Vendor Nabo, I think they also been in edit. So before even those guys, you get like there was Ama Kip Kip. It's a very old brand. I think Nadamani l.e.s is also one of the founders. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's one of the founders. But yeah. So the name comes from a slang term for colored popcorn. So it's a very popular snack in Johannesburg, especially Gauteng, Maskopas. Yeah, I think they call it Maskopas. Yeah, it draws inspiration from Maskopas as well. So the brand's logo at the time was like the popcorn kernel with like letters AK inside. You know, like Najwan, what's the twist, whatever. They like playing around with fonts. So yeah, the brand became famous in the mid-2000s when it was featured on MTV Base Africa, a South African or an African music channel that showcased hip-hop, South African hip-hop and urban culture. So this is where like Makatini, they were like doing their own thing as well. So many celebrities and musicians, they were wearing Ama Kip Kip that time. aka Kulichana, Kespanyo Vest, DJs Woo, Ghost Louie, you know, and very many others. They were wearing this brand because it's a very local. People were very loyal to the shit, man. Like they were very loyal to Ama Kip Kip. I think they still are, just that it's not as big as it used to be at the time and accessible as it was back then. So, however, the brand also faced some challenges, you know. So, faced as the challenges according to them, and some controversies over the years. And yeah, I've seen some quite of them. I'm gonna mention them later. One of them was the issue of counterfeit products that flooded the market, especially in Nigeria. So like they were starting to get mimicked. But all those fake ass shit of Ama Kip Kip. And then it became very, because I spoke about accessibility. It was very accessible that time. Like you could get like a fake one and still be good. I'm not condoning doing fakes. I'm saying like at the time you could do that with Ama Kip Kip. Like you could easily get it for a very cheap price. So issue of counterfeit products that flooded the market, especially in Nigeria, where Ama Kip Kip was very popular, because they're saying that like Ama Kip Kip was bigger even outside of SA. So the brand struggled to protect its intellectual property rights and to meet the high level demand of its products. So like it struggled to keep up with the demand, but Wako thought there's too much product and it didn't have the capacity to produce more. So it slacked, and then it forced people to now start creating for themselves because there was a demand of this thing that was Ama Kip Kip at the time. So the most recent controversy, obviously, in Ama Kip Kip is like the one that we're talking about right now, involving the AKA t-shirts that were designed and sold by Ama Kip Kip without the consent of the Forbes family, like AKA's family, and who accused the brand of exploiting his death for profit. So now they are on another controversy. They've always been on controversy, these guys, like another controversy that I picked up because I just wanted to prove my case that these guys have always known that sometimes they're very shady business. That's another thing that probably pulls them down because black people, I don't know what is this thing with business of not wanting to let go of certain things or not wanting to do certain things the right way because you expect the sympathy from people. It should be wrong, that thing. But yeah, anyways, I was talking about another controversy I saw about this company was another one involving a TUT student. It's in l.e.s, I think. I read it on a blog. And then it says on this blog, it was an old blog. I think that blog was written in 2012. I'll plug you guys if I get it. When I plug you down there. So this is claiming that he sent designs to AK Ama Kip Kip as founder, which is Nkosana Modisane. So his father is the one who actually sent those things to this guy, Nkosana, allegedly. Let me put that allegedly because I ain't fan of fucks with things I don't know of. So yeah, shout out to Elvis, man. He said he sent the designs, and then he was 19 years old back then, so he was a young designer, and Kumwana sent a proposal to the owner back in 2011. That's what the blog claims. So the alleged owner, so the owner of the design, I'll show you the design just now. So the alleged owner said that he'll give a response, but never did. So the owner, being Ama Kip Kip, said that he's gonna give the owner a response. So they later called and told and then they called, okay, like you talk to somebody, like say, I got this great designs, can you please check them out? And they're like, oh sure, my nigga, I'm gonna go check them out. And then you go check them out, and then you get back to me, and then you don't get back to me. So I even forced myself to even call you to say, hey my dog, what's happening? So they get back to this guy, and then this guy was like, nah man, these things is not in Ama Kip Kip style of design, like it's not their type of designs that they do. So when they were like, nah, we accepted this explanation and we moved on. And then later on, Elvis now then said they were watching the summers. The summers happen every year. So yeah, shout out to the summers. So yeah, he was watching the summers, 2012 summers, and then boom, he sees the design. Now it's worn by l.e.s. He was wearing similar designs to the ones he said. I'll pop them up and you'll see the difference. It's like, oh man, no man, that looks very familiar, And then yeah, he started saying no, they won't shaya. So like, design where we thought he's concerned. So he didn't even benefit from it. So he was like, no, all they did was just change a font, and he was like, no. It's to a point that there's even an interview out there that says like l.e.s was interviewed by some of the hosts there, saying what is he gonna be rocking, and he was like, nah, he's gonna wear like a new Ama Kip Kip design, and then that's when he pulled up with that. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So he was like, yeah man, yeah, his dad was like, nah man, my kid, he's a very creative boy, so who wants to break into the fashion industry. So this is very painful. As a father, I will not take this lying down. We are seeking legal advice. We will go to the highest court in the land, said Ndlovu, I believe is his dad name. So yeah, but Modise, the owner of Ama Kip Kip, I dismissed that thing. He was like, nah man, I don't know what this boy is, and I quote, I don't know what this boy is talking about. I don't even remember him. I have a lot of people coming to us for designs. This is my designs work. This is my designer's work, Modise said. So despite these difficulties, Ama Kip Kip, So yeah, let's go back. Like, look at the response from this nigga, man, saying that he doesn't know him, he doesn't remember him, and this guy is saying that he sent the designs to him. So you see, like now, story shot to make no sense, man. This guy is denying the fact that he even knew this guy, like the TT designer. Yeah, shout out to Elvis Mbale, man. I don't know how far he went with this thing, because his dad was like, don't take legal advice. So I don't know how far they went with it, but shout out to them. I hope it's going well with their situation there with the design, because yeah, man, I think Ama Kip Kip is getting back. It's getting back to track. The fact that they're trending even in PR posts like this, like talking about they messing up Mega's legacy. You don't know what they're planning. Maybe it's part of their plan. So that's why I salute the Megacy army, not wanting to play games with Mega, man, because I see that there's some shady shit that has been happening in this company for a very long time. So yeah, but anyways, despite these difficulties, man, Ama Kip Kip still active and has a very loyal fan base, man. The brand has expanded its product range to the accessories, to footwear. I think I saw like some Crocs. I'm gonna share them. I wanna buy this shit. Yeah, it's Ama Kip Kip pop like Crocs, So yeah, I think they should do fragrances in eyewear. I don't know if they do that. I'm gonna check out their website and see if they do. Cause yeah, Ama Kip Kip, for me, I grew up with Ama Kip Kip. Like, it's one of those brands, man. Before Bobatu and all these new ones, man, these young boys, I don't know if they're really young, but whatever, they're brands, So yeah, before them, man, my cousin and stuff. Before them, there was like Ama Kip Kip has always been there. So yeah, the brand, it has an online store, and it also has a physical store in Pretoria. So I'm gonna go check it out, because I'm in Pretoria, so I'm gonna go see it. I wanna see it. I didn't know they still had a store. I thought they closed down. I won't lie. It's been a long time since I heard about them until I saw this thing. So yeah, shout out to whoever like leaked the shit, man. Shout out to them messing up. We wouldn't have known about them. Shout out to what they're planning. I don't know what they were planning, but it's backfiring. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go check out their store and see how it looks. Maybe I'll share a video if I go there. Just wanna check it out. But yeah, I saw their price. Yeah, they're not cheap. But yeah, they had very good quality. So yeah. But yeah, it's a fucked up move that they did that they're doing that to the designer there. So the brand vision according to them, is to continue to inspire and empower the youth of Africa through its creative and original designs. This is according to them. So yeah, there's their website here. Go check it out, man. I just want you to also go check out what they're up to, so that you know the devil. It's better to know the devil. Amakipkip.com. So just go check out amakipkip.com. Sorry. Yeah, they're selling some stripy zebra shit, man. I don't know what's that about. But yeah, they selling some very weird clothes. But yeah, guess is what's working for them. But yeah, man. Anyways, let's go back to it. So yeah, however, with all that said, like them doing Ama Kip Kip like designing by l.e.s, the people were pissed, but the person who was also pissed was AKA's younger brother. Like, what's his name? I think it's Stephen. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Stephen Forbes. He was not happy with the t-shirts and confronted Mudisa on social media. So on IG, I think I saw one of his posts. He said that Ama Kip Kip did not have permission to use AKA's image, and they were exploiting his death for profit, which is what the Megacy also said up there in that Twitter shit. He also demanded they take down all their posts and remove the t-shirts from their clothing line. Yeah. So yeah, you can see, like, even AKA's brother, like he wasn't really happy about what those guys did. But the conversation is mostly on they didn't confirm. So I think maybe it's the thing of, maybe you guys, you could have told us, being Ama Kip Kip, you could have just do it the right way, instead of just assuming and just doing your own thing and expect us to catch on. Should have just communicated. I don't think the problem is with the design. I think it's the way it was done. So the t-shirts have also sparked outrage among AKA's fans, who are also known as the Megacy. You remember, I told you up there. So they released a statement, Bakui Kondo Unadaideng, like, you saw the statement that I just showed you guys, like, they're gonna scrutinize the brand if they do not comply with their request. That was one of the lines there. Like, this niggas, they play like Usiana fan are crazy, man. And shout out to the Megacy, man. So they said that they never sit by and watch anyone play on their idol's legacy, and they would always be here to serve and protect him. So you can see that AKA, bro, like, he has this thing really pissed off his fans, and we actually got to see how big his fan base actually is, because like they actually had to respond to him, getting some injustice. Because I feel like he got a kid, man. You gotta look out for his family first. You can't just be profiting out of people's images and brands and popularities. So be able to give some credit, And I don't think the family had a problem with the t-shirt. It's that thing of the way it was done. It was not right. So yeah, also, this made me see that AKA Unalaya fan base, like, these guys are so crazy, bro. Like, I remember the time they clowned a-reece. Yeah, they were clowning him. I don't know what happened. I think a-reece was supposed to be on Mass Country. What's the song's name? Spawn on with his Java and stuff. So yeah, he was supposed to have a verse there or something. Yeah, and then long thing, man, he was not there. So he was supposed to be featured on Sponono. So he had supposedly record even, and then AKA's team never got back to him for the stems and stuff. Like, I think one of his producers, what's his name, TK or something, he even tweeted about this, like, talking about a-reece. They were trying to defend the whole thing and trying to tell their side of the story. So he was like, nah, man, AKA just, like, his team, a-reece recorded everything, and then AKA just never got back to him. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. It's all my words. It's all what I'm saying. So, leading to the fans speculating that it may have been trash. So what uploaded? I thought AKA left it out because like, hey, maybe the boys he didn't slime enough, you know. He didn't go that what Mega expected, you know. So Reese producer, I think his name is TK. He tweeted or he X'd or whatever the fuck they call that thing. The files talking about that. He was stating that the fact that yeah man, Reese actually recorded the whole thing. So in the tweet he was like, nah man, I know the boy ain't never gonna talk about it, and nobody from AKA's camp reached out for the stems. So he put like a tweet and he put like a picture and a screenshot, you know, like of a file that he did. I think he did for a-reece, or a-reece recorded. So he was like, nah man, they never go back for the steps. And check the date. So I checked the date, man. And I was like, damn, it's 2022. I think it's 2022, man. The boy that recorded that shit a long time ago, before Mega even got gunned down, man. I was like, damn man, they didn't did Reese dirty, bro. They did Reese dirty. So yeah, so for those one, obviously they may not know what's a music stem. Eh? So a music stem is like song stems are individual elements that are layered together to make a song. So a stem can be a single instrument like a snare drum, like a bass line, or a collection of multiple elements of one track. So basically vocal harmonies ad-lib and all that. They didn't ask him back. So yeah, that's what stems are. So yeah, hey, the Megacy ate him alive, bro. They ate him alive. And that's when I saw that AKA has like a very strong fan base, because they took on a-reece's fan base. a-reece has a very loyal fan base as well. So these were two big fan bases taking on each other, but they managed to clowning. So apparently AKA decided on who was on the album. So he's the one who did like a track list, and he did the feature list and all that. So he executive produced his own album, you know. He made some decisions for his album. So according to Zodiac, this is according to Zodiac. Zodiac, and he produced, I think he was an engineer of AKA's Mass Country, and he's also a-reece's DJ. So he was like, nah man, Reece's verse wasn't chosen for whatever reason. Yeah, basically, he had a choice to pick it, but he just didn't pick it because it was up to him. So Zodiac tweeted like, nah man, let's not beat around the bush. The tweet is implying AKA is dead. Oh, so he was responding to another. This guy is dead. Not dead, I like that, but like he was just responding to another fan of AKA. So this other fan, he was like, I think TK is showing that a verse was recorded. So TK is that nigga who pulled out like a whole file talking about a-reece recorded and all that back then, or 2022. So this guy was responding to that, saying that I think that TK is showing that a verse was recorded and sent through, but no one asked for the stems. Maybe they didn't want the verse anymore, or they didn't want to plan to drop the song at the time. But it's not advisable to send stems until the next person is happy with the song. So yeah, I get the tweet. It's what I'm saying. Like, maybe Mega didn't like the verse, or he's planning it for a bigger release. Do you get, like, maybe they announced like there's a deluxe on that branch. I spoke about it the first. They spoke about it a deluxe. I'll talk about it at the end. So yeah, Zodiac responded, Abakwamborea, no, let's not beat around the bush. That tweet is implying that AKA's team didn't want a-reece on the record, which is BS. Forbes had final say on who or what he wanted, period. So this guy is saying like, nah man, people must stop making it seem like AKA's team didn't want a-reece's team to, they didn't want a-reece on Mass Country. It's just that AKA didn't want him. Like, Forbes had the final say on who or what he wanted. So it means it was AKA's decisions. So people mustn't make it their guys' decision. It was not up to them. It was up to himself, the man himself. So they had to respect his honors. So yeah, Megacy claiming that a.k.a. may not have messed with a-reece's verse. That's when they started clowning a-reece. That maybe his verse was whack because a.k.a. didn't want it. But I think let's wait and see the deluxe. Let's wait and see when the deluxe is gonna drop, because at least the deluxe Idori, maybe the song might actually make it, because I saw an article, I can't remember when was it. It spoke about, sorry to move that, sometimes I'll need to move it because like it won't distract. So yeah, another thing, I saw this article that was talking about a deluxe version of a.k.a.'s Mass Country is on the way. So yesterday, July 27, marked a very special day to both family. I believe this is 27 July. Marai article of 28th. So it was talking about how a.k.a. was presented with his plaque and all that. So I won't read the whole thing. You can go check it out. But he was talking about how, in keeping with the legacy of Super Mega, a.k.a.'s team has exciting plans in store for further to promote his music. Upcoming activities include the release of an official, what it's an official mean? Music video for Sponono in spring, and a deluxe version of Mass Country. So yeah, shout out to the deluxe version. Look at this, a deluxe version. So maybe a-reece might make it there. Hey, Kodak, man. Fight for Reese, bro. Fight for Reese. They can't do this. The Megacy is too brutal. Can you put Reese, man? just for me, man. I know you don't know me, but maybe one day, man. So yeah, as you know, man, Mega, when he was in studio, he brought a whole bunch of songs, and they're saying that they can't release everything at once. So he left them with Serious Magic, and they are very excited later on in the year to have a Max Country Deluxe coming out. So yeah, hopefully they will announce the date. I don't know, I don't see the date here. So yeah, this is the label manager, Yasoni, Caroline Marove. So yeah, shout out to Caroline Marove, man. So yeah, man, they're dropping a deluxe version. That's what they say, according to this article. Yes, Liquor. Yeah, so in the branch, in the one video there of them presenting him with his plaque, his platinum plaque. Because shout out to the Megacy, I see your support is big, because Mega just went platinum. Yeah, platinum, I think you sell like millions of records, man. Streams. I spoke about streams. Go check out my video when I spoke about the streams. Maybe you'll learn a few things about how the streaming industry works and how those first week sales work, and the platinums as well. So yeah, he went platinum, and yeah, that's great, man. You can see the video they playing when they're presenting him with the whole platinum. So his manager, or not his manager, his engineer, the same guy who was denying that they had anything to do with Reese being left out, Zodak, he responded again to a tweet, I think it's by a fan. So do the right thing on the deluxe. Clearly he wanted to work with Reese. Yeah, you say what I was saying, like, listen, my dog, what Zodak was saying is that there's a.k.a. chose the track list. So irregardless of who he wanted, everybody who was on the album was on his track list, was people he wanted. Enemune, a.k.a. himself, Keenan Forbes, that's the people he wanted in his album that were featured on the album. Bo SDC, Bo Kulichana, was Java, Bo K-Kido, Tattoo Soul, I think he was also on the album. There was 031 Chopper, there was Baby Son was also on the album. I think there was also Blackie was also on the album. Yeah, Blackie was on the album. Imagine. He had Musa Keys on the album with Paradise. He Amapiano with Lazy. That's my favorite as well. Like Lazy Weed. I don't know. Is it Weathered? I hope it's Weathered. And then he with this woman as well. He had Nadia Nakai with Dangerous. He had a lot of songs in this album, but Reese wasn't there. Reese was in there. Come on, Jane. So there, come on, do something for Reese, man. Do something for Reese. I'm not saying he needs it. I feel like the game needs it. Game needs to hear it. Whether it's work or not, I don't give a shit. I just want to hear him with Mega, man. Because Mega did tweet talking about how he wants to work with Flame and also wants to work with Reese. So it means that he definitely wanted to work with Reese. It's just that maybe the time for him wasn't right, but he's gone now and you guys gotta take the decisions. So I feel like it's time that Majita do the right thing and give us what we want. We want a Reese on Sponono Remix, Mass Country, whenever it's dropping. But he's responded. This nigga responded. You know what this nigga said? He was like, no, this is Zodak. He was like, nah, I know nothing about it, Deluxe. I'm afraid. Oh, man, stop playing with smoke, bro. Stop lying to us, man. Stop lying to us. Stop lying to us, man. Tell us the truth. What's happening? You guys gotta put Reese on that shit, because we need Reese there. Yeah, but I don't know why it got to a point where we spoke about Reese. We are off track now. Let's go back. Let's go back to track. Cause like, these niggas I gotta start making me expose their lies. Niggas must put Reese there. They must stop playing. I ain't even bang Reese's music, but that's why I'm gonna bang it. I'm gonna bang that music. So yeah, going on to Ama Kip Kip, man. So yeah, we were talking about Ama Kip Kip, remember? Let me recycle you back, and then let me take you back. So we're talking about Ama Kip Kip, how they posted a whole picture of the t-shirt with AKA's face on it, and the family like really didn't have consent, and they were really not happy with the fact that those guys did that. And yeah, and you saw the responses, the tweets from the Megacy as well, how they responded and how the family responded, how the brothers responded, and how everybody else and his girlfriend Adianakai responded. Do you get? Because like, I mean, Mega had a kid, man, so yeah, come on, Ama Kip Kip, you could have known better. So yeah, going forward, so the controversy divided opinions among South Africans hip-hop lovers. And some people think that the t-shirts are a nice gesture and a way of keeping AKA's legacy alive, which I get. Yes, it can be for the good to, send a tribute to Mjita, but it's the way that and the manner that Majita knows Itangai and Gongwana, like the way that you guys approached the whole situation. It was the way you executed. It was not the what, it was the how you did it. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I hope you get it. If you don't get it, yeah, shout out to you. So yeah, I remember the situation with people not communicating with families. We've recently experienced it with amapiano. Amapiano is very big right now, and everybody's just doing whatever they want. But it was called it's bathroom, the under it's bathroom. Both Bloma the home studio zabo bore and they're starting to sample the songs, and they're not even asking for consent for certain things. You just do as you please. So those type of things, Kavalungu yombo the yayotropanga, what's his name? I think it's Tebza The DJ. Very nice song. I always bang it every day. And the track in here song. Yeah, shout out to the song people, man. Shout out what I made. I don't know. I don't understand this song. I hope I will make some song fans that will teach me how to speak it. So yeah, the song Yombo Dia #1 on Spotify when it dropped. I can't remember when it dropped, but it was last month. It removed Mnike. You remember Mnike? Mnike, I'm sure you remember Mnike. Nobody doesn't remember Mnike. I'm sure you were playing Mnike before this. I don't know, but yeah, shout out to Mnike. And then it dethroned Mnike as the #1 on Spotify, and then it took over. So it had a whole legal dispute, and Horesi were blind, and they were trying to sanitize on Ori. The problem was the producer didn't communicate with the family. So the remix was taken down from all streaming platforms, flowing a copyright claim by Tenant family, which is the family of the original Kavalungu. So, but this has not stopped Spotify users from jamming to the beats, to the hits of the musician who was shot dead in 2016. Oh, so he was shot. That is ironic that I spoke about that. So in Mpumalanga, he was shot in Mpumalanga. So he had a very painful upbringing between Johannesburg and Limpopo. While he benefited from their inheritance, they accused Foster of failing, which is the maker of Kavalungu, of failing to even share a cent with them, claiming that he did not give them their share of the MusiQ estate and continues to collect royalties from his music. Oh, I don't know. No, Foster is not. Is it Foster the people that actually holding his estate? Yeah, so apparently they are just collecting money and they are not sharing or their money that they're collecting from his royalties, and they're not sharing a cent from whatever he's making. So the uncle in the family, Tinet Ombudi, and then he said, the uncle, they said, has only visited some of them twice since the father's passing in 1996. Who's this Foster guy? After years, the siblings have come together to take on their uncle and salvage after whatever is left of their father's legacy. Okay, so this is a family that equal like legacy of their father's estate that has been lost. But who's Foster though? I just want to find out who's Foster. Aye, let's continue. Whoever Foster is, Foster return the monies of the people money. So the uncle only visited them twice since their father died, and he's the one who has the copyright. So after years, the siblings, they are coming for him. So speaking on Sunday World, they spoke to Sunday World. One of his sons, the maker of Kavalungu, and his children, elected chairperson Zineb Teneth, they said they were shocked to hear that their uncle was speaking on their behalf on negotiations relating to Kavalungu remake by Tebza The DJ. So apparently this uncle went on to even communicate with Tebza, because Tebza he remade Kavalungu amapiano. So I think he was starting to respect the procedures, and then they realized that he was not communicating directly now, communicate an uncle. Yeah, so the kids were like, no, I have not had any communication with Foster since I was a toddler. This is one of the kids of Tineth. I am not sure how many of us he has been in touch with since our father's passing. Remember, their father was short. Our lives has been hard. If I have to speak for myself, said Zineb, life was difficult. He believed that Foster ended up being the beneficiary and signed a contract saying he will equally benefit the funds among Tenant's kids. So, but he never did. During his prime, Tenant was a mega superstar with multi-albums under his name. He lived in a mansion in Tanin with his wife and children. So Tenant was very rich. So this uncle Okotimnene is really begging a lot of royalty money and probably the publishing out. For example, things like this when he's communicating about Kavalungu remake. So they know he has a lot of money. He has a lot of money. He was staying in a mansion Bakwambori Tsaninida with some of his kids. So Zainat, which is the kid who was elected most, he said one of the father's children benefited from his estate, noting that this includes accolades, properties, and music royalties. So there's one of the kids. Oh, there's none of the kids. None of them. They are receiving royalties and anything like that, and properties from his estate. So they're not getting anything from their dad's work. Hey, that's crazy. If my son don't get anything and you niggas are watching, you better smoke, niggas. But yeah, man, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say, like, hey, man, the man's kids gotta eat, man. You know, the man is no longer here to take care of them, but his voice is still there, so they gotta eat. So all we want is for the truth to come out. We want the rightful owners of his legacy to benefit, which they believe is them. That's what he said. So you see that the situation here, you're so communicator with the family, complicator even the family in itself, because you find that there is a lot of money to be made that people are considering in their minds. You don't want to just, just don't play with people. Don't play with people. That's what is nenda ngamba zone. Don't play with people. Don't play with people, because like, communicate things that you do not understand, or things that you see that may impact your own life. It shows that if you're using somebody else's name, do give them credit where you can. You understand? Like, communicate. Look what it did to the Kavalungu family. Now they are fighting in within, because they know that their father is loved, still loved by a lot of fans. Kavalungu, that remake was trending to show that people still love the vocals. Kavalungu, yeah. Oh man, if I could play the snippet, I could play for you. It's such a nice song to get. So they're still fighting. So when you are Ama Kip Kip, you are starting as well to do your things. Just taking AKA's face and putting him on a t-shirt. Be very careful, my niggas. Be very careful. Move properly. So let's continue to Ama Kip Kip. So in the Ama Kip Kip situation, they argued that similar t-shirts have been made for other hip-hop legends. This was in a statement that I'm going to read just now. Legends like Tupac of Biggie, who died prematurely. So he's saying that even Tupac and Biggie have gotten t-shirts like this. Come on, nigga. You can't say such shit. Don't bring Tupac and Biggie on this. AKA was not Tupac. He was not Biggie. He was AKA. No, man, stop playing games. They also point out the fact that AKA has friends with some of the people behind Ama Kip Kip. So what? What? He's friends with l.e.s. What does that mean? Does that mean that you guys can just do as you please just because he was friends with someone else? Nah, man, stop being cowards. And that he had worn their clothing before. So just because he's worn your clothing before, you're gonna make this man a face and make money out of it because he's worn your clothes before. Come on, guys, do the things the right way, man. You're Ama Kip Kip, you big wave. Stop playing. So other people, they think that t-shirts are disrespectful and insensitive to AK's family and his girlfriend Nadia Nakai, who also shared a statement. Do you remember that statement I shared where she was like, she thought l.e.s was the only one who has a copy? So they say that Ama Kip Kip should have asked for permission before using AKA's image, and they also say that they should donate the profits to his daughter, which is Cairo. Oh man, yeah, Cairo should get the bag, man. Hey, fuck all these niggas, man. Cairo must get the bag. They don't have to give everyone. They must give Cairo, and Nadia, obviously. But I don't think she needs it. She's making her own money. So yeah, she's one of those women that we are celebrating this month. So shout out to Nadia Nakai. Shout out to Nadia Nakai. So yeah, I agree. Cairo Forbes must get all the royalties and the shares from all those things, and it must be agreed. So it must be done the right way. Hey, we must fight for Cairo. Hey, Megacy, we see you fight for AKA. Fight for Cairo as well. They also accuse Ama Kip Kip of trying to capitalize on AKA's death. Yeah, man, that's what they're trying to do, man, to boost publicity for their brand. I'm telling you, that's what they're trying to do. So yeah, they issued a statement, these guys, because this thing started going crazy on the internet and people started realizing, and the Megacy started speaking, and I think they got scared. So they released a statement. Imagine straight. So they were like, nah, man, let's drop a statement. Let's hear what they say. This is their statement. I'm reading it for the first time. I'm also gonna react with you guys. Let's go. So it was dropped on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Today, yeah. This was yesterday then. Yeah, it was today. It's today. Today's the 8th. Yeah. Okay. So it was dropped on Tuesday, the 8th August 2023 in Johannesburg, South Africa. I thought they have an office in Pretoria. The fuck? Okay. Or maybe it's their head offices. So yeah, they were like, dear Lynn, Tony and Stephen Forbes, the AKA family, the Megacy, our esteemed fans, and the wider public. We want to express a recent situation that has sparked concern and distress within our community. We expend our deepest apologies for any hurt caused by our recent release of the tribute t-shirt for the late rapper AKA. Okay, I apologize, niggas. Without obtaining the consent from the entire family. Our intention was never to cause offense, but rather to pay homage to AKA's legacy and seek justice in the realm of hip-hop culture. Honoring our icons through tributes is a long-standing tradition of our t-shirt. Our tribute t-shirt was conceived as a sincere expression for our respect for AKA's profound impact in the music industry. Yeah, it may be that, but you still did it the wrong way. And it was meant to commemorate his life. Yeah, whatever you say. Just as we've witnessed with our luminaries like Tupac and Biggie. Stop bringing Tupac and Biggie in this fucking shit, man. Can they stop bringing Tupac and Biggie, man? Can Ama Kip Kip stop bringing Tupac and Biggie in this shit? Hey, man, come on. AKA was not Tupac and Biggie, man. AKA was AKA, man. These tributes are a heartfelt way of tributing, celebrating their artistry and their lasting imprint they've left on our lives. Regrettably, we understand the significance of obtaining consent from the entire family, and for the oversight, we are truly sorry. Okay, whatever you say. We recognize that our actions did not align with the relevance and respect that AKA's memory deserves. Our deepest apologies go out to the AKA family, his devoted fans, the Megacy, and the public for any pain we have inadvertently caused. Amen. Amen. Whatever you say. So they continue. What a fucking long statement. We have taken immediate action to rectify the situation by discontinuing the AKA tribute t-shirts in question. Yes, they must discontinue it. Furthermore, we are committed to engaging in comprehensive review of our procedures to ensure and endeavor consistency, uphold the values of sympathy, integrity, and authentic honoring of legacies we aspire to achieve. We want to emphasize that our initial intentions were rooted in authenticity and compassion, such like we did with DJ City Lights. AKA is not DJ City Lights, my guy. Not disrespect to City Lights, man. Rest in peace. But AKA is not City Lights. So you niggas you mustn't compare AKA with City Light. Tribute tees last year. Whatever you did for City Lights is good, but you don't have to do it for all of them. They're not the same. So yeah, as I reflect on this experience, we understand and we learn from our mistakes. Hey man, fuck this. You go and read all the statement, man. But they were like, yeah, with utmost sincerity, Ama Kip Kip. So yeah, they acknowledge the fact that they pissed off some people, and they pissed off the family. So we'll send a statement. So how did you guys feel about the statement? I feel like, man, whatever they say, man, it's Ama Kip Kip. They're a big brand. They fucked up. They must just acknowledge the fact they fucked up. But I see that they messed up. But they shouldn't compare AKA with City Lights, man. They shouldn't compare AKA with Biggie and Tupac. Like, they must stop. They must just do. Why are they doing for AKA? Not to be mentioning other people. He's not them. He's mega. So fuck their statement. But yeah. So some people responded. So this was a statement that was posted on Twitter. So some people responded. Here are some of the tweets of the response. So you didn't know you needed consent, a big brand like you. This is Sakumzi. He was like, hey my nigga, they didn't know. Seemingly they didn't know they needed consent. That's what they're saying in the statement. So your brand fell off years ago. Yeah. What did they fell off? But I did say they're no longer the same. It's no longer the same Ama Kip Kip we knew. They treat themselves as the underdog. Hey, don't compare Kenan with what you did for City Lights. Don't test the Megacy. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't compare City Lights and AKA. They are not the same people. You are playing with fire if you are doing that. You are playing with complete fire. So compare AKA and City Lights. No disrespect to City Light. Tribute is a tribute. Hey, this one was with the statement. It was like, a tribute is a tribute. You didn't even force anyone to buy. Just like they didn't force us to buy his records. Hey, what? You should have not apologized. So this is genius. Oh hell. Shout out to genius. So he's like, man, nobody's forcing you guys to buy the t-shirts. Why are you buying them and complaining to people? Those who buy will buy and they'll take responsibility. They like it, they like it. You don't like it, you leave it. You don't buy it. That's what he's saying. So yeah, I think people were butchering him in the comments. He's playing games. The Megacy won't let him. They will eat him alive. They ate a-reece, those guys, man. You are some internet guy. They will eat you alive. So this one was like, but guys, you don't pay tributes like that without consulting with the female. You've been in the game for years, worked with artists. You don't do this. You simply don't. Yeah, you don't. And then another one was like, foot sack. So there's an 18 somewhere here. So I don't know when I cover all these. You're a very, very bad parent, my neck. So it's like, nah, foot sack, man. Give the money. Y'all have made so far to Forbes and family. Give away the rest of the stock to the Megacy, since y'all have no burras. Yeah, they must give it to the AK's fans for free. These fans, they deserve it. This is a very loyal fan base. So this other one, to close it off, it was like Maranyanya straight. Y'all need to be sued, basically. Yeah, I don't know about suing them, but yeah, you can sue them if you want to sue them. But yeah. So yeah, those were the tweets to respond to the statement of Ama Kip Kip. So AKA's family, I don't think they released a statement. They just spoke individually, as you saw on the rest of the video. So yeah, tell me what you think about this whole situation here, AKA Ama Kip Kip, you know, and them not communicating with the family before dropping this merchandise. And talk about l.e.s, man. l.e.s is also very controversial. He's in all of these these things is in all of the scandals that are happening with I need some Vaseline. Shout out to Vaseline. They're keeping my mouth dry. Yo, my mouth undry. Hey. So yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to the Megacy, man. Shout out to the most loyal fan base in the whole entire country. That's a very loyal fan base. Like, I feel like every artist deserves to get a fan base like that. Like Espanyol, he wishes he can have a fan base like that. They're always clowning him. His fans, they always clown him. So, no disrespect to Casper, but he knows he doesn't have the level of loyalty that Mega enjoys in the game. So here's my take on it before I close it, because I see, yeah, today we've been here for a very long time. But I like feeding my fans. That's why, you niggas, I'm saying that I love you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in into my content. If you're still here, shout out to you and more love to you. More love to you from HvrdKO. Yeah, to Kotialu, my nigga. So yeah, I think Ama Kip Kip could have done this a little bit better. They could have approached the whole thing with some caution, like what you should in my channel. They should have approached the family and actually spoke to them about how everything they want to work a merchandise deal or whatever they wanted to. They felt like they want to do with Mega's vision. You know, there's nothing wrong. I don't think the family is complaining mostly on if it's wrong what they're doing. They're mostly on the fact that themselves, they very they're not communicating with them. So like abako communicate nabo, abako babuzore say what you need to do is A, B, and C, and we need to sign on it. If you need to sign on it, go and sign some contracts, because people are scared of the contract at the why. But need sign the contract because like next thing you're having a dispute and somebody's like, I never said that, and you're like, yeah, you said this in many. I don't know if in court you will stand with your verbal agreement, but maybe you can try it. But I don't know, maybe I have a friend who's a lawyer, can tell me, can I score myself can I score myself a fair deal if I have a verbal agreement with somebody that we're gonna do a deal like this, and then we didn't sign on it, but we spoke about it, like what they did with MusiQ, saying that they didn't agree. Go check out that video when I spoke about my reaction to MusiQ. I'm gonna post it up somewhere. You'll see it. So I just think they could have done it a little bit better. Ama Kip Kip, you're too big for this. You can't be doing this nonsense. You can't be running yourself like this. There are brands out there that are doing good business. You saw when l.e.s partnered with Casper West, the whole deal and everything, and everybody was happy. Make everybody happy. You can't make 100% of the people happy, but at least the ones that should be happy, you should make them happy. This man has a family. This man has kids. So take care of his family. You'll be good. You can do whatever. We don't care if you can do a tribute for AKA. You can do it, but do it the right way. In Songo's return and like you just do as you please. You just don't do it like that, my guy. I'm telling you, whatever you want. What's your name? The founder wa Wantuni wa Daideng Yantuni Ama Kip Kip. I think his name is. What's his name? I didn't even associate it with the name. They're so good. They managed to keep him away from our eyes. Nkosazana Madis. And I think what's his name? He's also l.e.s. He's also one of the founders as well. I'm not sure. In his Josie days, I think he got a deal back then. Because he was one of the biggest. Remember Josie with the Bobongani Fasi? I can't remember the other guys. But Josie, remember Josie? How Josie was ruthless in the charts. So he was one of them there. So Ama Kip Kip would have done better with how they designed the whole thing. Because the shirt, I don't mind the design. It's not that fancy, but I mean, you got Braga saying he thought l.e.s was the only one who had it. So you can't do things like that. Talk to them. I don't think they have a problem with you doing it. It's just how you do it. That's the problem. Because there's another company. You read that thing. There's a company called Cultish. I'm gonna check them out. That managed to pull this one off and create a whole T-shirt for AKA's tribute, and it was approved by the family, and the proceeds are going directly to them. That's why you have the statements of Megacy insulting you, because you are messing up, you are doing the wrong things. Talk to people, talk to the family, and stop doing shady business. Get some business advisors, because I don't think they are moving very well, these Ama Kip Kip guys. They must be very careful, because I see the young talents they're trying to associate with, like Wokus Fluvi and Osima and all that. So it's something that I just wanted to share already. They need to move properly. They must just recklessly do. And to AKA's team, Zodek, man, put r.e.ce on that deluxe, man. We want r.e.ce on that deluxe. You niggas mustn't do r.e.ce like that. Put r.e.ce on that shit. We know Mega probably didn't want him on the album, but the deluxe, you can play around with the deluxe. So drop the deluxe, man. And shout out to Kavalungu for being back, and the guy Tebza The DJ for communicating with the family. I hope the family, they fix their issue with their royalty amongst themselves. At least I can see Tineth is making money, so at least he's making money. The kids just need to fight for their share. But shout out to them for that, and shout out to AKA's fan base for tuning in, because I know if you tune in here, you are already a Megacy resident. So shout out to you for Anena Kobona, and my name is HvrdKO. And I'm a rapper. I'm all that, man. I'm all that. And tell me what you think about the statement that Ama Kip Kip sent, apologizing to his family. And Uboiti was also trending. Apparently, she did a whole tribute, but I think I'll talk about it some other time, not today. So tell me what you think down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for any music expression, you know, and any updates. So thank you for watching. Konelibonga manda ndirienda nive na duva lavudi, and yeah, hit the notification button or ndichi drop ani be the first one to be notified. Peace out. HvrdKO. Running notification. Running that yeah, to your notification. You run a like in it. I love you guys.